Hearthstone is getting a new card, SnipSnap.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
And of course, that means I gotta review it.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
This will be a quick one for two reasons. One, it's only a single card. Beyond that, I think it's just obviously really, really good. SnipSnap, part of the Boomsday Project set technically, but awarded for free as long as you log into Hearthstone between June 3rd and July 1st. A new neutral legendary Mech 3-mana 2/3 has Magnetic, Echo, and Death Rattle summon 2 1/1 micro bots. So a few things to talk about with this card, but first and foremost, let's get one thing out of the way. Yes, there is a ridiculous new combo that seems possible with this card. If you look at cards like Reckless Experimenter for Priest, the one that reduces the cost of a Death Rattle minion by 3 when you play it, and any mech that is currently on board, say for instance like a Stealth mech that you might play on turn 4, like a Coppertail Imposter, that gives you this opportunity to play your Coppertail on 4, your Reckless Experimenter on 5, and then you have a SnipSnap, which is now 0 mana with Echo, and you can then attach it to your Coppertail over and over again, as big as you want, as long as you have time. Some people are theorizing there won't be enough time to get a full kill, but certainly you'll be able to make an enormous minion and probably hit your opponent for 20 plus damage, maybe enough to kill them. And that is totally ridiculously bonkers and possible because of the fact that discounts combining with Echo mean that this thing can just stack. Now, let's assume that that's a thing. Obviously, that makes SnipSnap a 5-star card because that's just a ridiculous opportunity. But even assuming that it's not, I still think SnipSnap is an incredible card. If Blizzard patches that out or nerfs that or whatever that combo, if it doesn't work, SnipSnap's still absolutely insane. It's incredible. Looking at it at a base level, it's already better than a card like Harvest Golem, which we've seen succeed in the past as a 2/3 mech with a nice Death Rattle. This gives you 2 minions instead of 1 on the Death Rattle. Although they only have 2 total attack, more minions is usually better. So that's better than Harvest Golem in my mind right off the bat. And Harvest Golem's a solid card. Now, beyond that, it also has Magnetic, which means it's way more flexible than Harvest Golem. You can attach it to things. It is now a 3-mana 2/3 buff with a nice little Death Rattle bonus. And that compares pretty favorably to things like Replicating Menace, too. So Replicating Menace is a card we see played in Mech Hunters right now. So SnipSnap, every comparison I look at looks better, and then I didn't even mention the Echo, which means that not only is it good at a base level, but you can play it multiple times in the mid to late game. So it's like 2 for 1 on turn 6. You can play 3 of these on turn 9, either for a really big stacked mech with 3 stacking Death Rattles, or perhaps just to play 3 minions on board and go wide and reload with a really sticky board state, which, again, a lot of decks are going to like that. So right off the bat, this looks like a great fit for things like Mech Hunter as we see it today. It's probably solid in Mech Paladin, getting resurrected with Kangors, so on and so forth. There are some downsides there to the microbot Death Rattles, but still probably good enough to make the cut. And then, of course, we've got Warrior running mech stuff like Dr. Boom Mad Genius. This coming off of your delivery drone or Omega Assembly is going to be amazing as well. And beyond that, I actually think a card like this could just be played in like a tempo deck. Or even particularly a token deck, if you think about it, right? It's just a lot of little minions and a really sticky guy. And if you draw this on turn 9 in a token deck, you're getting 3 minions that potentially turns into even more 1/1s. So something like Token Druid might even run a card like this. And then with Ziliax out there in so many different decks, this might just serve as another kind of mech magnetic little thing to play around your Ziliax and do all kinds of coolness there. So across the board, no matter how I look at this card, no matter how I break it down, it looks better than its comparisons. It has favorable advantage over so many other things, and both in and of itself, combined with other things, and across a variety of decks, it just looks good. It seems like it's doing everything that you'd want in a card, and that's why I think it's absolutely going to be a relevant meta card. It's probably going to reshape how some decks are even played, might impact the meta in ways that we don't even expect because of its versatility. And when you combine that much versatility with that much impact, you are absolutely looking at a card that looks like it's very clearly going to be a 5-star card. And then, of course, there's the crazy OTK shenanigans, which makes it like 5 stars plus. So SnipSnap looks absolutely reliably, predictably incredible. This is a very, very strong card. That said, I'm still curious to hear what you guys have to say. Maybe there's some reason you think it's not going to be that good. Maybe you just want to vent your frustrations about how good it might be. Maybe you're just excited to see a new card like I am. Whatever the case, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But until then, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, game on.